Hi, this is Carrie from Scrapyard Chicks with your layout for the week of, for December the 2nd today. Wow, it's already December. And I'm going to show you a couple of great little tricks that I did on the layout. They're just a few little techniques that I like to use. So the first is I used some colored brads here, and this paper has a lot of sparkle to it, so I wanted to glitter the brads to match because I don't have any glittered brads, and I didn't want to buy the brads that came with this because I didn't need all those different colors and everything like that. So this is a great trick. You can use a bottle of stickles. This is called Frosted Lace. It is a white glitter. You can use really one of the iridescent colors, and you just, after I put the brads in, I just use the stickles on the very top of the brads and just let that sit to dry. And they need to dry for quite a while. You can always go back and add some more glitter. Now I had light blue brads, but if you don't have light blue brads and you don't want to go buy a pack of light blue brads, one of the tricks that you can do is you can color your brads with a Sharpie. So you can just use white, and then you want to make sure it's a Sharpie. You can't use just any old scrapbooking pen. It does need to be a Sharpie because it is permanent. So what I like to do is I punch a little hole in a piece of chipboard or cardstock or something like that and insert my brad in there while I'm coloring. And then these are fine tips, which take a little bit longer. And then you're just going to go ahead and color in the whole top of the brad. And you could hold this in your fingers if you wanted to, but what I find is it just sometimes gets a little tricky and you get ink all over your fingers. So you're going to go ahead and color in the whole top, and then you're going to go ahead and go around and do the sides as well. You might need to kind of poke that back up to do that. And then once that's all colored, what you can do is let that dry for a minute, and then you're going to do the same technique with the glitter, and then you can glitter the tops of these. So that way you end up with a glittered brad in a custom color to match your layout, and it's just a really great little trick. So that's one of our tricks that we're going to use this week. Another one is for the title for this, it's Snow Day, and I could have used some thickers, which would have been a really cute to do, but I like this custom die cut title by Cricut. And I didn't have any white glitter paper, so what I did is I die cut it out of just plain old white basil, and then once again I took my stickles and I just went over it, and I actually kind of draw it on there, and then I smeared around with my finger, so that way it ends up with a nice covering of glitter. Now when you have a big die cut like this, I like to you can use your regular glue, or you can stick this down onto your layout with foam tape, and these are great. They're a nice small size, but honestly they're still a little bit too wide. So instead of peeling each one off and cutting it, what you can do is just go to the end and just cut yourself some little small pieces, but they stay attached to the backing, so then you can just peel them off as you go, so it's not as hard to put those down onto your titles and stuff like that. One more trick. The last piece of this layout is the word snow, and I also wanted to glitter this one. It's a little trickier because it's a little bit smaller, so I ran it through my Xyron, peeled off the topping, and then I went through and did the glittering on it and let it sit to dry, and that way I don't have to worry about it wiggling around and stuff, and that way I can just peel it off and put it right down onto my layout. So those are just a couple little tricks I had for you with your layout this week, and enjoy, and I will see you next week. Thanks!